Happy Halloween, everybody. 'Tis spooky season once again. It comes around quick every year, it seems. Maybe that's just because I'm getting older. But we are revisiting zombies today, and I admit it's been a long time since A, we've had zombies here on the channel, and B, I have actually looked at my Zombie World deck. And I made a couple of tweaks since the last profile that I did. Removed the Vendrid package, put in some more pure Zombie World stuff to be working with, and hopefully it's come out as a coherent deck, but it has been a little while since I've updated it, so I don't by any means think that this is the best that you can possibly be doing with zombies, but I do think that it provides a good baseline for what zombies can do, and I just really enjoy playing with zombies. I need to revisit this a little bit more. So without further ado, let's get on into the Zombie World deck profile for this Halloween. Please do subscribe down below if you're excited for this, and let's crack open this profile. Let's get on into this Zombie World deck profile then. I always like bringing the zombies out, and it felt especially, fitting because it's Halloween and everything, and I realised that a video was coming out on Halloween itself. We are starting off this profile with 2 copies of Doom King Balladrock. During the standby phase, if a face-up card is in a field zone and this card is in the graveyard, you can special summon this card in defense position. You can only use this effect of Doom King Balladrock once per turn. Once per chain, when a zombie monster except for Doom King Balladrock activates its effect, except during the damage step, quick effect, you can apply one of these effects, but you cannot apply the same effect of Doom King Balladrock again this turn. You can either negate that effect or banish one monster from the field or graveyard. Next up, we are playing 3 copies of Unizombie. You can target 1 face-up monster on the field, discard 1 card, and if you do, increase that target's level by 1. You can target 1 face-up monster on the field. Monsters you control cannot attack for the rest of this turn, except for zombie-type monsters. Also, send 1 zombie-type monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, increase that target's level by 1. You can only use each effect of Unizombie once per turn. Next up, we are playing 3 copies of Mizuki. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 zombie monster in your graveyard to special summon that target. Next up, we are playing 2 copies of Gozuki, Mizuki's brother here. During your main phase, you can send 1 zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can banish 1 zombie monster from your graveyard, except for Gozuki. Special summon 1 zombie monster from your hand. You can only use each effect of Gozuki once per turn. Next up, we are playing 2 copies of Necro World Banshee. Zombie World in the field zone cannot be destroyed by card effects. Also, neither player can target it with card effects. Quick effect, you can banish this card from your field or graveyard, activate 1 Zombie World directly from your hand or deck. You can only use this effect of Necro World Banshee once per turn. Next, we are playing 2 copies of Shiranui Solitaire. You contribute 1 zombie monster, special summon 1 zombie tuner with 0 defense from your deck. If this card is banished, you can target 1 of your banished Shiranui monsters except for Shiranui Solitaire, or up to 2 instead if Shiranui Style Synthesis is on the field. Special summon them. You can only use each effect of Shiranui Solitaire once per turn. Next up, we are playing 2 copies of Volcarion the Rotting Phoenix. If you control a zombie monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. During your main phase, you can return this card from the field to the hand. Then you can special summon 1 zombie monster from your hand. You can only use each effect of Volcarion the Rotting Phoenix once per turn. Next up, we are playing a single copy of Glow Up Bloom. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard to add 1 level 5 or higher zombie monster from your deck to your hand, or if Zombie World is in a field zone, you can special summon it from your deck instead. Also, in either case, you cannot special summon for the rest of the monsters for the rest of this turn, except for zombie monsters. You only use this effect of Glow Up Bloom once per turn. Next, we are carrying on the one-offs. We are playing a single copy of Mad Mauler. This card's name becomes Plague Spreader Zombie whilst on the field or in the graveyard. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one level 6 or higher monster you control, reduce its level by 2, and if you do, special summon this card. Also, the player who summoned it cannot special summon monsters except zombie monsters whilst this card is face up in the monster zone. You can only use this effect of Mad Mauler once per turn. Next up, we are playing a single copy of Chang-Chi the Spirit Owl. During your main phase, you can send one zombie monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. If this card is banished, you can banish one zombie monster in your graveyard, special summon this card, but place it on the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. You can only use each effect of Chang-Chi the Spirit Owl once per turn. Next up, we are playing a single copy of Vampire Fraulein. When a monster declares an attack, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. You can only use this effect of Vampire Fraulein once per turn. Once per battle, if your zombie monster battles an opponent's monster, during that damage calculation quick effect, you can pay life points in multiples of 100 with maximum of 3,000. Your battling monster gains that much attack and defense during that damage calculation only. At the end of the battle phase, if this card destroyed any monsters by battle, you can special summon them from the graveyards to your field. Next, we are playing a single copy of Jack O'Bolan. You can discard one zombie monster, special summon this card from your hand. During your opponent's main phase quick effect, you can target one zombie monster in either graveyard, special summon that monster, but banish it when it leaves the field, then banish this face-up card until the end phase. You can only use each effect of Jack O'Bolan once per turn. Next up, we are playing one copy of Al Ghul Mazir. Getting ahead of myself there. If a zombie monster you control will be destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your hand or graveyard instead. If this card is banished from the hand or graveyard, you can special summon this card in defense position, then you can reduce its level by 1. You can only use each effect of Al Ghul Mazir once per turn. Next up, we are playing 3 copies of Aldlich the Golden Lord. You can send this card and one spell or trap from your hand to the graveyard, then target one card on the field, send it to the graveyard. If this card is in your graveyard, you can send one spell or trap you control to the graveyard, add this card to your hand, then you can special summon one zombie monster from your hand, and if you do, until the end of your opponent's turn, it gains 1,000 attack and defense and cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can only use each effect of Aldlich the Golden Lord once per turn. Lastly, finishing off the monsters, we are running, of course, 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. That is everything for our monsters. Let us move on over now to our spell cards. Kicking us off, of course, we have 3 copies of Zombie World. All monsters on the field and in the graveyards become zombie monsters. Neither player can tribute summon monsters except for zombie monsters. Next up, we are playing 2 copies of Delta of Invitation. When this card is activated, you can send one level 5 or higher zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects of Delta Invitation once per turn. If a zombie monster is on the field, you can special summon one Delta token, which is a zombie dark level 5 with 0 attack and defense. If a monster is added from the graveyard to the hand whilst this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you can add this card to your hand. You can only activate one Delta of Invitation per turn. And we are also grabbing hold of those using our single copy of Terraforming. Next up, we are playing 3 copies of Curse of the Ancient Turtle. Banish one zombie monster from your hand or graveyard. Send one zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard. When your zombie monster is destroyed by battle, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon one zombie monster with 2,000 or less defense from your deck. You can only use each effect of Curse of the Ancient Turtle once per turn. And finishing off our spells, we are playing a single copy of Foolish Burial. And we are playing 3 copies of Super Polymerization to finish. That is everything for our main deck. Let us get on into that extra deck now. Starting us off in the extra deck, we are playing a single copy of the Duke of Demise. Requires 2 Fiend and or Zombie monsters, which makes it a perfect Super Poly target when you've got Zombie World on the field. Once per turn, during your standby phase, pay 500 life points or destroy this card. Cannot be destroyed by battle. You can only use each of the following effects of the Duke of Demise once per turn. During your main phase, you can, immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 monster. You can banish this card from your graveyard and then target 1 level 4 or higher Fiend or Zombie monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Next up, we are playing a single copy of Dragon Necro Nether Soul Dragon. Requires 2 zombie monsters, must first be fusion summoned. Monsters cannot be destroyed by battle with this card. At the end of the damage step, if this card battled a monster, change that monster's attack to 0. Also, if that monster is still face up on the field, special summon 1 Dark Soul token, which is a zombie dark with a level unknown, attack unknown, defense 0. With the same level and attack as the original level and attack of that monster. You can only control 1 Nether Soul Dragon. Next up, just for a little bit of fun, we are playing a single copy of Eldritch, the Mad Golden Lord. Requires 1 Eldritch monster and 1 level 5 or higher zombie monster. This card's name becomes Eldritch, the Golden Lord, while on the field. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. You contribute 1 zombie monster, then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, take control of it, but it cannot attack or activate its effects this turn. You can only use this effect of Eldritch, the Mad Golden Lord, once per turn. And we are also playing a single copy of Fallen Angel of the Golden Land. Requires Eldritch the Golden Lord plus 1 zombie monster. Must be either fusion summoned or special summoned from your extra deck by attributing 1 light zombie monster while you have Eldritch the Golden Lord in your field or graveyard. You can only special summon Fallen Angel of the Golden Land once per turn this way, no matter which method you use. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Eldritch monster from your deck, extra deck, or graveyard. You can only use this effect of Fallen of the Angel of the Golden Land once per turn. Next up, we are playing a single copy of Doomkaiser Dragon. It requires Plague Spreader Zombie, or in our case, Mad Mauler, plus 1 non-tuner zombie monsters. When this card is special summoned, you can target 1 zombie monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon that target to your field in attack position, but destroy it when this card leaves the field. Next up, we are playing a single copy of Immortal Dragon. Requires 1 tuner and 1 non-tuner monster. During your main phase, you can send 1 zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, this card's level becomes the difference in the original levels of that monster and this card. When your zombie monster is destroyed by battle while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use each effect of Immortal Dragon once per turn. Next up, we are playing a single copy of Red Eyes Zombie Necro Dragon. Requires 1 tuner and 1 plus non-tuner monsters. Gains 100 attack and defense for each zombie monster on the field and in the graveyard. So this card can get absolutely massive under Zombie World. When another zombie monster is destroyed by battle, you can special summon 1 zombie monster from either graveyard to your field. You can only use this effect of Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon once per turn. Next up, we are playing a single copy of Skeletal Dragon Felgrand. Requires 1 zombie tuner and 1 plus non-tuner monsters. If this card is special summoned, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls or in their graveyard, banish it. If a monster is special summoned from either graveyard whilst this monster is on the field, except during the damage step, you could target 1 other face-up monster on the field, negate its effects until the end of this turn. You can only use each effect of Skeletal Dragon Felgrand once per turn. Next up, we are playing a single copy of Red Eyes Zombie Dragon Lord. Requires 1 zombie tuner and 1 plus non-tuner monsters. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can target 1 zombie monster in your graveyard, except for Red Eyes Zombie Dragon Lord. Special summon it. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 1 zombie monster you control. Special summon this card. You can only use each effect of Red Eyes Zombie Dragon Lord once per turn. Finishing off the synchros, we are playing a single copy of Shiranui Sun Saga. It requires 1 zombie tuner and 1 plus non-tuner zombie monsters. This card is special summoned. You can return any number of your zombie synchro monsters that are banished or are in your graveyard to the extra deck. Then you can destroy cards your opponent controls equal to the number of cards returned. If a zombie monster you control would be destroyed by battle or by a card effect, you can banish one Shiranui monster from your graveyard instead. You can only special summon Shiranui Sun Saga once per turn. Next up, we are playing a single copy of the Zombie Vampire. It requires 2+ level 8 monsters. If you use a monster with a level that is owned by your opponent for the Xyz summon of this card, treat it as level 8. Neither player can target this card with effects of special summoned monsters, except those special summoned from the graveyard. You can detach one material from this card. Each player sends the top 4 cards of their deck to the graveyard. Then if any monsters were sent to either graveyard by this effect, you can special summon one of those monsters to your field. You can only use this effect of the Zombie Vampire once per turn. Finally, for the links, we are playing a single copy of Flying Mary, the Wandering Ghost Ship. Requires 2 zombie monsters. You can target one of your level 5 or higher zombie monsters that is banished or in your graveyard. Place this card in your spell and trap zone as a face-up continuous spell, and if you do, special summon that monster. While this card is a continuous spell, you can target one level 5 or higher zombie monster you control, destroy one monster your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to that monster. You can only use each effect of Flying Mary, the Wandering Ghost Ship, once per turn. Next up, we are playing a single copy of Vampire Sucker. Requires 2 zombie monsters. If you would tribute a monster for a tribute summon, you can tribute a zombie monster your opponent controls, even though you do not control them. You can only use each of the following effects of Vampire Sucker once per turn. You can target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your opponent's field in defense position, but it becomes a zombie monster. And if a zombie monster is special summoned from either graveyard, you can draw 1 card. Next up, we are playing a single copy of Avendread Savior. Requires 2 zombie monsters. This card's name becomes Revendread Slayer. Whilst on the field, you can only use each of the following effects of Avendread Savior once per turn. You can target one Vendread card in your graveyard to add it to your hand, or during damage calculation, if this card battles an opponent's monster, quick effect, you can send one zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard. That opponent's monster loses attack equal to the level of that monster sent to the graveyard times 200 until the end of this turn. Finally, finishing off, we are playing a single copy of Vampire Fascinator. Requires 2+ monsters, including a zombie monster. If this card is link summoned, you can target one monster your opponent in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your field in defense position. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except for zombie monsters. You contribute one vampire monster, then target one monster your opponent controls, take control of it until the end phase. You can only use each effect of Vampire Fascinator once per turn. That is it for our zombie deck, guys. I hope that you enjoy your Halloween. Enjoy the sweets that come along with Halloween if you are going out. Enjoy stuffing any leftover sweets if you have got any in for any kids coming trick-or-treating. And make sure that you enjoy playing zombies as well, as much as I do. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.